stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He hands it off from the gun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Testing the right side here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Washington. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Extra point splits the uprights. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at midfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the Gamecocks trying to cash in here in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gamecocks offense is on the move now. A quick throw out left, complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Washington. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking to chuck it again. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid first down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found him, got low, and found the end zone.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. To the air, it's Washington. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't take it off. Brings up fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Single back takes the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. It's complete. The sophomore quarterback paid a price for that one.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taken that.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 30. Past the 20. Finally goes out of bounds and for gobbling up big yardage on that run.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense facing second and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
And quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Back to throw. It's Washington. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They will claim the 2nd half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's Fielder, returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. And he's brought down after a short gain. He does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Motion now from the tight end. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Gamecocks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Gamecocks. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down play for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Irish. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Seventh play of the drive coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Need some important yards here in third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
And the defense wraps him up. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And he'll set up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Gamecocks come to the line with first and goal. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They jump in front here in the fourth. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Cut quickly. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? The Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Gamecocks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And now the defense able to bring him down. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And they tack on the extra point. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set for what could be their final drive. Down late in the final quarter. Bringing pressure. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Scanning the field, it's Washington. He's got it for a big gain. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, here in the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.